Hi, my name is Dave, and this video is Tai Chi Easy, which we're going to be going through over the next few weeks, and you'll be learning the form, and we'll learn the form standing and also walking. So these will be posted every Thursday. So I hope they are helpful, and I hope you enjoy them. So the first thing we want to talk about when we're learning Tai Chi is what is called the three treasures. So that has to do with aligning the body, making a modification to our breathing, and also what we are paying attention to with our awareness. So let's start with the body. So we start at the top of the head. So imagine or feel like you're being suspended up right from the very top of the head. So it's like you're lifting up from the top of the head. And then moving down, you can relax your shoulders down and feel the weight of your arms. And then moving down to the base of the spine or the tailbone, you want to feel your tailbone dropping down. So the head top goes up and the tailbone is dropping down, lengthening the spine. So if I turn to the side, what is actually happening with the tailbone is you want to tuck your pelvis under a little bit, right? That's how you drop the tailbone down. It's a subtle thing, but after you practice a little bit, you'll get the feel of it. And then moving down, you want your knees to be unlocked. So this is locked, and then unlocked or soft knees is like this. We always want the joints to be soft so that the energy and vitality can flow through. And then moving down to your feet, you want to feel your feet, the weight evenly on the soles of your feet. So you want to adjust your weight. You may have to move forward or backward or side to side, but you want the weight to be even around the perimeter of your whole foot. So that's alignment. And when you're aligned, it feels balanced. You feel strong and rooted as you make those adjustments. And we can refine these things over time as we learn to better align. The second is the breathing. So we want our breathing to be down here. At normal everyday breathing, we're also often breathing up here and maybe fairly rapid too if we're nervous. So what we do is we want to drop the breathing down. And as we breathe in, you want to feel the belly expand, breathing in. And then exhaling, the belly contracts. Breathing in, expand, and exhale, contract. And then the third thing that we work on is our awareness. So we want to bring our awareness into the body. And the way that we're going to do that for a while is just paying attention, noticing the breathing. So as you can notice it at your nostrils, in breath and out breath, you can feel the air passing in and the air leaving, or you can feel it in your belly. So as you breathe in and expand, that's another way you can bring your awareness to your breathing. And then exhale, the belly contracts. So that's what we do with our mind and our awareness. The mind, of course, wants to wander and focus on thoughts, maybe in the future, maybe in the past. And what we want to do is bring our awareness back to the body. So when we do those three things, aligning the body, changing or modifying the breathing, and being mindful, just resting in the present moment. When we do those three things, there's changes that happen inside us, right? And what happens is we're actually turning on the part of our physiology, the rest and restore part, that brings us health and wellness. All right. So everything we do comes back to these three things of aligning, modifying the breathing, and also being present. So let's do a breath practice first. Very simple breath practice. So we make our palms out like this, like we're holding a beach ball in front of us. And we're just going to take a breath in as we expand. And then exhaling out as the palms come together. And last one of this series. So we're breathing in deeply, opening, and then feeling the body open, and then exhaling, closing. So very relaxing, right? Feeling the stress just draining away. Now we're going to do the breathing a little different. And we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, and then we're going to hold 4, and then we're going to exhale for 4, and repeat that a few times. And this helps us to further calm and focus at the same time. So it has the effect of bringing a calm to, the mind body, our mind bodies, and then also more of a focus. So let's start with that one. So we're going to breathe in. And palms down. So that's 2 ways of breathing. Just the first way of breathing was just inhale, exhale, the same, right? And you can use your arms to gesture and match your breathing pattern if you'd like. And the second way is adding a little retention, breath retention in there. Breath retention trains our breathing, helps us take a deeper breath, get a more complete breath. So it's like going to the gym just for your breathing. All right, so that's some breathing. Next thing we're going to do is a little Qigong. So the first one is called side bending. So we're just going to first lengthen the head top up, tailbone is down. And then what we're going to do is you'll notice there's 2 cones, one on the yellow side, one on the orange side. And what we're going to do is we're going to arch our body towards the yellow side cone, then coming back to center, and then reverse and arch towards the orange side and coming up. Let your breathing be nice and natural, free, and feeling the stretch through the body. All right, this side bending is we're moving in a way that we don't normally move in our daily activities, but it's a way that we can move, and it frees up our backs in a very special way. down into the spine. If you feel deeply into your back, you can feel the opening and closing. All the connective tissue is being gently stretched and lengthened. Now let's bring the arm in so we can use it like a lever to get a little bit deeper. So we arch towards the yellow side, orange side, sorry, and then breathing in, and then arching towards the yellow side. Let your breathing match in a natural way. Feeling, again, noticing what the side that's open and the side that's closing. And on the side that's closing, of course, there's our organs are underneath, and we're gently massaging those organs by creating some internal pressure. And that, of course, is good for them, helps them function and work. And this particular form, it has a special focus, and that focus is it's very powerfully aimed at calming the whole nervous system. Right, so we can kind of use some intention here and know that, you know, there's all the peripheral nerves are coming from the spine and then going out to the organs, to the very periphery of our body. And as we gently move from side to side, we can imagine that all the nerves are gently being massaged back and forth, and they get the message that it's time to calm down, time to rest and restore, right? And they send those messages throughout the whole body. And as we bend side to side, gently releasing, letting stress go, tension go. All right, now we're going to move in the opposite axis. So arching back, gently looking up, protect your low back, breathing in, and then curling forward. We want to contract the muscles and release. So looking up, taking the breath in, curling forward, contracting, squeezing, and then letting go. Breathing in, and then contracting. Squeeze your feet, your face, make fists, all the muscles in between. And it's a little challenging to be able to contract all your muscles. You gotta be able to feel them to be able to contract them. So as you find different muscle groups, relax on the in-breath and then contract. So this form is specifically designed to pump the lymph through the body, right? And the lymph's major function is purifying. So we're purifying our all our systems, all the organs. They all have to deal with some waste elimination and some type of toxicity, right, just from daily living. So the lymph carries all that away. And we are pumping the lymph when we do this movement. So we breathe in, open up. It's like a sponge filling, and then exhaling, contracting. It's like we're wringing out the sponge, and start the cycle again. And wringing out. And one last one. All right, good. Okay, let's move your legs a little bit, kick your legs, shake your arms. Just want to get yourself nice and loosened up. Don't want to have any tight spots in there after standing for a few minutes. And now we're going to start doing some Tai Chi. So one feature that's really kind of the hallmark feature of Tai Chi is that we're always shifting our weight. So our weight is always changing, and that changing is, there's a name for it. It's called separating yin and yang. And that's the changing of the weight. So how we do that is we're going to come over here to the orange side. So shift your weight over to the orange side leg and like sit yourself down a little bit deeper. As you sit yourself down, you can release the weight from the yellow side leg. Coming up, and then sit your weight down into the yellow side leg, releasing the weight from the orange side leg. All right, so the key is sitting down. I sit down, and then I'm able to transfer the weight, making this leg, the orange side leg, substantial, the yellow side leg insubstantial, no weight. Coming up, weights in both legs, shift to the yellow side. Yellow side leg is substantial, orange side leg is insubstantial. Coming up and shifting, back and forth. Okay, so there's a little bit more to this than just shifting in a line. And in Tai Chi, we always want to move in a circle and a spiral. That engages all the parts of our body, particularly the connective tissue, the fascia, the muscles, all that. They all get like spiraled and they're turning and twisting. And that's really, really healthy for opening things up in the body, for strengthening, for more flexibility, for pain relief, and all kinds of things of that nature. All right, so how do we do it? We shift the weight into the yellow side. Then we're going to turn, just turn your waist. And as you turn your waist, now shift the weight over to the orange side. Weights in the orange side, turn towards the orange side to shift your weight to the yellow side. Turn towards the yellow side to shift the weight to the orange side. All right, so we turn away from the direction that we want to go. So I'm turning away, but I really want to go to the orange side. I now want to go to the yellow side, but I turn to the orange side first. Okay. So this type of movement, this turning the waist, it takes a little while to get it, the feeling into your body. So we're going to do something else to help kind of reinforce this. So bring your palms out in front of you, facing the floor, facing the ground. Turn your waist, and then just allow your palms to travel along as you shift the weight. Turn your waist and shift the weight. And what you may notice that you're tracing out a shape here as you turn your waist to shift the weight. And that shape is a figure 8. All right, so this is helping reinforce what's happening in your hips as your hips move through a full range of motion. All right, and each week through the series, we're going to come back and go through this part, this fundamental part. We'll do it in different postures. but it's very important to learn how to shift the weight while engaging the whole body. So I turn and then shift, turn and then shift. And feeling that range of motion in your hip. Your hip is a ball and socket, and it can go through a circular range of motion where the knee joint and the elbow joint, they're like a hinge, so they can't go through this turning motion. Okay, it's like your shoulder. Your shoulder's ball and socket, right? So we can turn. Well, your hips can do the same thing. And we're just putting them through the full range of motion. All right, we're going to learn the first form of the Tai Chi 5 form today. And that's called, the name of the form is called Harmonized Yin and Yang. So we start with a transition. So our orange side arm, palm is down, facing the ground. The yellow side palm comes underneath. It's like we're holding. Notice that we have this spherical shape between our two palms. We call that holding the Tai Chi. So we're holding the Tai Chi. Our weight is in the orange side leg. And then what we're going to do is the bottom palm comes out, palm up. The top palm goes back, palm down. Now circle back. And the bottom palm goes out like it's throwing a frisbee as the top palm goes back. One more. And throw the frisbee as the top palm drifts back. Good. All right, there's a little more to it. So now what we want to do is, as we do this form, we want to shift the weight. So shift your weight over to the yellow side leg as you throw the frisbee. Now circle back, shift your weight to the orange side. Now get a little, turn your waist, and then throw the frisbee, shift the weight, harmonize yin and yang. Circle back, holding the Tai Chi, and then throwing the frisbee as you shift the weight. Okay, now let's come over to the yellow side, and we're going to just start without shifting the weight. So the yellow side palm is on top, orange is on the bottom. So throw the frisbee with the orange side palm, circle back, hold the Tai Chi, do it 2 more times, and circle back, hold Tai Chi, and last time. Okay, now holding the Tai Chi, now shift your weight to the orange side as you throw the frisbee. Circling back, shift your weight to the yellow side and throw the frisbee. Shift the weight back to the yellow side and complete the form. All right, so this form again is called Harmonized Yin and Yang. Circle back, hold Tai Chi, turn your waist and shift your weight and complete the form. Turn your waist and complete the form. Now we're over at the orange, or weights in the orange side. Turn your orange side palm over. The yellow side palm comes underneath. Form Tai Chi, weights in the orange side. Turn your waist and shift the weight, complete the form. Now we're on the yellow side. Turn your yellow side palm over. Orange side palm comes to form Tai Chi. Turn your waist, complete the form. So now we're doing the form alternating back and forth. Fold in, make the Tai Chi, complete the form. Fold the arms in, and then shift the weight as you complete the form. Turn your waist to fold in, and then shift the weight. Turn your waist to fold in, and then shift the weight. So we're getting the feeling of flowing back and forth, which is really what Tai Chi is all about. As you learn in the beginning, of course, there's instructions just to get the choreography down, but the whole idea is to just flow in your movement and enjoy it. All right, so I think this is a good place to stop for today. So we're going to do a closing form. The closing form is called gathering breath or storing breath. So very simple. We breathe in, take a breath in, and making this gesture like the breath is as we exhale. It's like washing down through. And breathe in. And this time, let's think of storing, like we're storing that vital breath. And we can, our body needs breath, right? To function at its highest potential, to function for life. Can't do without breath. So just let yourself just store the breath. And one last time. Breathing in and storing. All right, so thanks for joining today, and hope to see you in future weeks as we learn the Tai Chi 5 form together. Okay, be well, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.